This week I wanted to switch things up and give you guys a walkthrough of one of my favorite cameras, the Mamiya 7. I've been using the Mamiya 7 for about 4 months now, and it's a great medium format camera. If you don't know what medium format is, it's actually just a larger format from 35mm. It uses 120 film and shoots at 6x7 instead of 3x2. So first, I have an 80mm 4 lens, which you can easily change the aperture using the ring on the front. Then, to focus your subject using the rangefinder, you turn the larger back ring. I found that both rings are very smooth, but pretty slow compared to a lot of other cameras that I've used, and I actually kind of like that because you can be really precise in focusing. Before loading your film, you'll want to shut the inner curtain in order to keep dust out of the area between the lens and the film. You can do this by turning the dial on the bottom of the camera and then release the curtain by pressing the button next to that dial. This is also really handy when you want to switch lenses, as the curtain will block any light and you won't expose your film. You load the film by pressing the 2 orange triggers, which opens up the spool. After moving it, make sure to press the buttons on the bottom to lock it in. Turn the camera on and advance the film to the first photo. You can do this by pushing the lever a couple of times until it locks. Then, the small marker above that will say 1 instead of S. This camera has a light meter, which means you can shoot on AEL or A. Both are aperture priority settings, which automatically adjust your shutter speed to the correct exposure. If you want to go full manual, you can do this by pressing the black button on the shutter speed dial and then twisting the knob to where you want it to be. Depending on what film you have, you can change your ISO by pulling up on this dial and then spinning it to the correct number. This is one caveat I have with the Mamiya 7, as it's not really easy to pull and spin this dial, but luckily you probably won't ever do this while shooting. Something you will want to do while shooting is change your exposure compensation, which can be done by pressing a small gray button on the top while shifting the dial below the shutter speed dial. And that's basically it. If you want to know any more, I'll link the manual to the Mamiya 7 down below. If you like this video, please give it a like, and thanks for watching.